Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready.
Awesome. This time, we're tackling the future of gaming. You guys sent us a ton of reports, predictions, articles.
Even some stuff about what governments are doing in the gaming world.
Yeah. And honestly, it's wild. Gaming, it's not just a hobby anymore. Not even close.
It's a whole different world now.
Okay, so before we get lost in the digital jungle, what are we focusing on today?
We need to give everyone a clear roadmap for where gaming is heading right now.
Exactly. Like, by the end of this deep dive, everyone listening should be able to blow their friends' minds with gaming knowledge.
And maybe even spot some smart investment opportunities. Who knows?
Right. Okay, so let's jump in. First up, play to earn, P2E.
Ah,
You remember that game, Axie Infinity?
wait.
Battling those little digital pets to earn crypto?
I do.
That was like the first wave. And get this, experts are saying the P2E market could be worth like $8.9 billion by 2028.
Billion. With a B. It's huge.
Seriously. I mean, that's why even governments are starting to take notice, right?
Oh, absolutely. Especially in places like Saudi Arabia, India.
Yeah.
They're creating whole systems for esports now.
Like, what do you mean, systems?
Career paths, education programs, special academies. It's becoming as structured as traditional sports.
So you're saying gaming isn't just for young people anymore?
Nope, not at all. We're seeing pro gamers transitioning into coaching roles, management. It's a whole career now.
Like that FIFA pro, what was his name? Mossad Al-Dasseri, right?
Yeah.
He's doing that now.
Exactly. It's not just about playing anymore. It's about building a whole ecosystem.
Wow, okay. So we've got P2E, we've got esports careers. What's next on this wild ride?
AI.
Artificial intelligence, how does that fit into gaming?
It's changing how games are made, how they're played, everything.
Seriously?
Yeah. There are tools now, GET3D, Convey. They let developers create worlds that react to your choices.
So it's not just following a set story anymore.
No way. It's about creating unique experiences for each player. It's almost like...
Like you're co-creating the game as you play?
Exactly. Plus, AI can adjust the difficulty level in real time to keep you challenged.
That's pretty cool. But what about game developers? Does AI mean fewer jobs for them?
It's a valid question. Policymakers are definitely looking into that, but I think it'll actually create new opportunities.
How so?
Well, we might need fewer people just focusing on coding, but we'll need more storytellers, designers, people who can really shape these AI-powered worlds.
Interesting. Okay, so hold on. We're talking about gaming as a service, right?
Yeah.
Gas.
Gas. That's like Netflix, but for games.
Right. PlayStation has their Game Pass, Xbox does too, and even Apple and Netflix are getting involved.
Exactly. It's becoming the norm.
So instead of buying each game individually, you pay a subscription and get access to a ton of them.
Exactly. It lets players explore more games without spending a fortune. And for developers, it's a more stable income.
Especially for the smaller studios, the indie devs.
Oh, absolutely. It's leveling the playing field in a big way.
And speaking of indie devs, it seems like they're having a moment, right? Like a boom.
A major one. New tools, easier ways to get paid. It's letting them create some truly amazing games.
So what can governments do to support these indie developers?
Invest in them. Create incentives. Build local gaming communities. A thriving indie scene can boost a whole economy.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Well, let's shift gears a bit. Let's talk about games that are really grounded in real-world places.
Localized experiences.
Right, like that game Mission 828, where you can basically parachute off the Burj Khalifa in Dubai.
It's incredible how detailed these games are getting. You can really experience different cultures, cities.
It's like a virtual vacation.
Right. And that's why this trend is so interesting for tourism, even real estate. Imagine touring a potential new home in VR through a game.
Okay, hold on. My brain's exploding a little bit. Let's move on to something a bit more physical.
You mean like AR, VR fitness?
Exactly. Games like Supernatural, 11 Table Tennis, they're making workouts fun.
It's all about gamification, making exercise more engaging, more accessible.
And more intense in some cases.
Oh, yeah. But the key is it keeps you motivated, and you get real-time data to track your progress.
Plus, imagine the possibilities for luxury fitness brands. Exclusive VR workouts. Sign me up.
It's going to be huge. Okay, ready for a mind bender?
Always.
Imagine a world where you can take your digital stuff, your identity, and move it between different games.
Like a universal gaming passport. That's crazy.
It's coming. Blockchain technology is making it possible.
So I could take my awesome sword from one game and use it in a completely different one.
Exactly. Or use virtual currency earned in one game to buy stuff in another. We're already seeing this with Blizzard games.
Well, what about security? That sounds risky.
It is. That's why regulators need to be involved, figuring out data privacy, preventing fraud. It's a big challenge.
Yeah, there's a lot to figure out. But, okay, are you ready for the ultimate mind-blowing concept?
Hit me.
The metaverse.
Yes. The metaverse. Companies like Niantic, Meta, Apple, they're building digital twins of real places.
Hold on, you're saying I could be sitting in my living room, put on AR glasses, and suddenly it's a game world.
Exactly. You could be at a concert with friends who are miles away, explore a museum on the other side of the world.
This is insane. But it sounds like we're still a long way off.
We are. We need better tech. XR, VR, faster internet. It's a big undertaking.
But companies are betting big on it. What's the payoff for investors?
It could change everything. Entertainment, education, healthcare, real estate. It's a complete paradigm shift.
Wow. We've covered so much already. P2E, esports, AI, the metaverse.
And we're just getting started.
I know, right? Yeah. There's so much to unpack about how all these trends will shape the future, not just of gaming, but of everything.
Buckle up, everyone. It's going to be a wild ride.
We'll be back in a flash to dive even deeper. Don't go anywhere.
You know, it's amazing how all these trends we've been talking about, they all kind of connect, don't they?
It's true. It's like a chain reaction, you know? One innovation sparks another, and suddenly everything's changing.
Exactly. And it's not just within the gaming world either. Remember how we talked about governments getting involved?
Yeah. It's like they're finally realizing that gaming is more than just entertainment. It's a major economic force.
Absolutely. They're putting money into infrastructure, setting up training programs, even supporting local game developers.
It's a smart move. The gaming industry is creating jobs, attracting investments, and pushing technology forward.
And think about education, right? With AI becoming so important and games getting more and more complex, the skills people need are changing too.
So future game creators won't just need coding skills.
Not at all. They'll need to be amazing storytellers, designers, even entrepreneurs. It's about bringing these virtual worlds to life.
Wow, and let's not forget the impact on health. AR/VR fitness is making exercise more fun and accessible.
Definitely. And even beyond that, gaming can boost your cognitive skills, help with problem solving, even improve social interaction.
It's a far cry from that old stereotype of the lonely gamer stuck in their basement.
Right. Gaming is becoming more social, more diverse, and healthier too. It's really becoming a part of everyday life.
You know, it makes you think about how mobile gaming has already changed our habits. And now with the metaverse, that line between the virtual and real world could disappear entirely.
It's exciting, but it also makes you think, doesn't it? What does it all mean for us, for society?
It's a lot to process, but this deep dive has definitely given everyone the tools to understand these changes.
Right, I hope so. We've explored the trends, talked about their impact, the challenges, the opportunities. It's a lot to take in.
It is. But now it's up to everyone listening to connect the dots, to think critically, and to imagine how all of this could affect their own lives. Maybe they'll become a P2E gamer, building a side hustle in the metaverse.
Maybe they'll invest in a new game studio or get involved in policymaking. Or maybe they'll just sit back and enjoy the ride, exploring all these amazing new games and experiences.
The possibilities are endless. The future is wide open.
That's the beauty of it. The gaming industry is constantly evolving. It's going to be quite a journey.
Speaking of journeys, before we wrap up, I want to leave everyone with one final thought.
Intriguing. Go on.
We've talked a lot about technology, economics, how games are changing, but what about the human element?
Yes. The human factor. That's often overlooked.
As games become more immersive, more social, more integrated into our lives, how will they affect our relationships, our identities, even our understanding of what's real?
It's a big question. Will the metaverse bring us closer together? Or will it lead to isolation? Will it make us more creative? Or more likely to escape into virtual worlds?
These aren't easy questions to answer, but they're important to think about as we move into this uncharted territory.
I agree. It's not just about technology. It's about the choices we make, the values we hold on to, and the kind of future we want to create.
It's true. The future of gaming isn't just about code and pixels. It's a reflection of our own humanity.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing to see where it all goes, that's for sure. And, we'll be here covering it all every step of the way, right here on The Deep Dive.
So make sure you subscribe, stay tuned, keep those controllers charged, and get ready for the future.
Seriously, folks, this has been an incredible deep dive.
We've gone from play to earn to the metaverse. It's mind-blowing.
I hope everyone listening has learned a ton, sparked their curiosity, and maybe even discovered a whole new passion for gaming.
I think we've achieved that for sure.
The future of gaming is right there in your hands, people.
Go explore those virtual worlds, push the boundaries, make it your own.
Most importantly, have fun.
Never stop playing.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on this epic journey into the future of gaming.
Until next time, game on!